People. Que pasa, suck, passe, what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Call it news with a buzz. Now we know that Jamaica is probably the most, or one of the most corrupted places in the world. Probably the most corrupted in the Caribbean, in the West Indies. Don't need to talk about the politicians. They are there. Ulterior motive to come, pose, rob and thief, exit office. Very rich, leave the bill on the public purse, meaning you and I. We know that the poor, they are supposed to serve and protect. However, the corruption is infiltrated, infested in the poor force from top to bottom. Don't get it twisted. There are some very good poor. Some of them I know, some of them I've had conversation with. But for the most part, it is corrupted from head to toe. I am going to let you take a listen, take a look to some voice notes, or better yet, a video of a young man that works in Westmoreland in that era of the poor force. He is going to expose everything that he has seen, everything that has been going on, not only in Westmoreland. It is the consensus of most poor force, most poor officers anywhere in Jamaica you choose. So people, take a listen, take a look at this beautiful bean footage. It is about 10 minutes plus. I heard he did 3 videos. I have 2 of those videos. As soon as I get the next one or next couple, I will also post those on my channel. However, what he is saying is worth you listening for every second of 10 plus minutes. Take a listen, take a look.
Truth about police force part 3.
Yeah, me tell you, because I only can't harm my body, I can't harm my soul either. I mean, I lick out for enough of it. See, all the nigger lock up, I not treat the prisoner them good. Enough of them have health issues. I don't want the woman carry sugar and water go give them. And dumpling. When really and truly them family sometimes pay the lady where they in a bar cook for them. Cook some nice food for them. You understand? I don't want ill treat them, stop certain things. You understand? I did it for years and I said, no man, I don't like how they deal a prisoner them. When you ill treat them and then when them do something and dash water upon you go against their rights. I mean I lick out pan everyone now down there, I'm not afraid of none of them. You go against their rights. And I get a soldier in a problem. Because I carry a soldier around there with go beat them up. And I make all one prisoner named Bulby. Them beat him. And then make video and then laugh when them shout out, Miss Mitchell, and I beat them around there, kick them up. I make all them on foot dig out him, I go to hospital. I get stitches on him foot, toe him foot right and shank so tear off. And them think they are cruelty. And I see them think then in my heart, I'm sorry for the prisoner them. You see me? And that is why I'm not like me. I'm not care. I'm not care if you know like me. I'm not stand up and watch them and ill treat all the prisoner them. Because the prisoner them, they are not bad person. As much as they do crime, them positive. A Spain Town then call me and then say, yo, Spain Town, everything alright, beg a ginger beer now. And if me have it, me buy it and say, Miss Pan, we are go around just throw it out, give them, you see me? Because them can drink them water and then juice. And Miss Pam, big up yourself over Nigel Police Station. Big up yourself. I love how you treat them. You cook food for them and things. You treat them good. But some police, someone who take money and go around there for carry things, go give them, carry a knife, and then think they go give them and charge them all 30 grand. You see me? And them thing there. And I do it, you know. But because I see all a young man like me now, where them rate me, and if nothing for go on, I say, no man, yo, no calm down man, and then listen. And because you might to an inspector or one sergeant, you can't talk to them, they might tell you to go run on their mother. And you see one young youth like me come there and say, yo, nobody that man, and the man then cool. Because they respect me, and I respect them. When I ill treat the prisoner them. I'm a witness on a ill treat the prisoner them. Like them on a body. Like they not have rights to. And if I prisoner them afraid for talk. I'm not afraid of none of them. If I stop ill-treat the prisoner, them stop ill-treat the people, them soon lock up people, and you don't have a reason for you lock up a man, like a man named Delroy on the beach road. Una lock up a man. And the man must say, yo, what wanna lock me up for? Wanna start beat up a man, say I resist arrest. Them thing them I not uphold with my friend. You see me? So if you no one like me, I no want build one bag of allegations against me, say me have been erring and say me this and me that in a uniform. I don't care. Because on a police force, a life stop. And it's not the government, and it's not the government either. You see me? There's a lot of good police in a Negril. You see me? You have Brown, you have Gawaki, you have Bray, you have a whole heap of good police. You see me? You have a lot of good police in a Negril. You have a lot of good police in Westmoreland Division. But there's so much corrupt ones that the good police cannot even strive. The good police can't get for the goodness, because if you do goodness around them, it's like them a vampire. It's like them want to corrupt you too. It's like them want to make you know, say, yo, you come to Westmoreland and come see me, say, if you follow my orders. You know. Enough time police, we don't really want to go on a ticket, because we want to go on a ticket, you know. But it's a requirement sometimes. Especially when you're young, you have to write about 75 in your probationary period. So we have to be strict sometimes. But that no mean say we don't have discretion. You get me? And that no mean say we are this, you know. But the government love we as police, but the government don't know what we are go through as a young police. One 50-year-old is soon left force. I should about 21-year-old like me. And me have nearly 40 years left in our force. The government, they really believe the government to kick out me when you only have all a year left. You done do your work already, you know. Step aside now, man. A whole heap of foolish you are do too. Step aside. A whole heap of mistake you make and nobody should be out. So why you say a young youth you fight a young youth out and work? Where you want me turn? Gunman? A gunman you want me turn? You not live to see that, my friend. You not live to see that. Because I done born as a soldier. I done born as somebody who want to protect people. That's what I mean, love. So where you want me to turn gunman, brother? Treat the people then good, man. I mean, I care. Westmoreland Division want dig up. Remember me tell you that. We don't want dig up. We don't to corrupt. From head to toe, want clean up, fling on the bush. We don't to corrupt. I mean, I care. Because I have freedom of speech. Enough people don't know so them have rights. I have freedom of speech and freedom of movement. And you can't tell me what you go, what you say. You hear that? And none can't tell me in my mouth. Remember me tell you that. If you treat people then good, man. Not treat people then like my dog. Be the bike man then like my dog. I use all no vehicle like off a bike man them. I think I see when I do some things youth and nobody now get in a trouble feet. You think I don't have all police that take taxi with the firearm against the policy. If you go all hospital duty, I take taxi with the government gun. You know much things when I do and I get ready. And it's something for you should be looking at them on their bus. Go here, man. Police force want to clean up. Commissioner, I hope you see the video. I want to clean up down in Westmoreland. Clean up down the kind of cause mental stress for we. We want to see family and them tell us so you can't get double day off. And by the time if you go all Clarendon or Kingston, one day that take, I not even get a day in my yard. What kind of stress I put up on my brain? I must can get a double day off. If I write one, if I want short leave, I must can get it. You see me? I be a friend thing on the depot. Corruption for stopping our force, because force is a good place. And I love my work. I want to fight me outside. And you see? See, because when the street, you go up on the road, you go up on a patrol and a man with them know. Because you just come in a parishioner, but a man with them know and say, wow, Elliot, what go on, you're good. But there, man, everything alright. Them money are real G. Them money are real G, I tell them. You see, because them collect money from the person. And every time they see the person, they collect money. They tend to believe the person rate me because they corrupt like them. So they must say, we don't want to get my link, you know. So some most of them think, and not even know, say, yo, I just have to do my work the right way. I serve and protect. You see me? So I on the road in the night, I will see one lady on the road in a certain dark area. I will stop and ask her, I say, Mommy, you good? Yeah, alright. If you do foot patrol, you check up on people, you see me? Stop at some yard and stop at some bar and chat to them. So no good, man. If me have $1,000, me take it out and say, yo, buy your next flask, man, and just relax on yourself. For some stay as a police, so people aggravate me. You understand? When they a ball field, and if them a drink rum, while we a play ball, if them a drink rum, me buy them a flask. But me we drink one malt or something. You get me? I would there, I would chat, and then me tell us, say, yo, the community, yo, want to patrol more and thing, you know. So because my rating up, because I want to treat them good. Some police, bad mind. Some I seen a police them. Big inspector and sergeant to all soap to me, not afraid to chat. No found. No. Bad mind. Because the link's tough. I mean, I hear no found a dirty secret. So through the sister, I can go anywhere in the community and I talk to people and people respect me. And anyway, they see me, if they dip on them bike, pep, pep. Say, hi, what going, alright? Yeah. I want to carry just tap on my foot. How you there, sir? You no good? Sir, move out with the vehicle. You see me saying the sister, I talk to you, man. Say, morning, alright? Yeah, man. I ain't the vehicle, I stop a stop when I dip on zone of special operation. Good morning, sir. All of me know, say, the man is a person of interest. Me not treat him like some boy. Step out the vehicle when I get a search. Who are you? The man not even know you are who. Good morning, sir. I'm Constable-Elliot from the Nigville Police Station. We're doing a zone of special operation. I'd like to check your vehicle. Simple. People them say, yo, you're different. Where's man I come from? I say, no. Man say you're different, man. Don't make them corrupt, you know. So, all civilian fear tell me same thing. And you want to fight me. Eh? If I stop one bus. Good morning, sir. Good morning, passengers. Morning, officer. So everything alright? Yeah, man. I told just jump out. I put on the seatbelt. I said, put on your seatbelt. But I don't ticket. I just want to know say good. Oh, respect, man. Them thing there make people love you. And every taxi, you know, so one car per yourself tell me say, oh, you need to left your heart to your yard. You need to left your heart to your yard. A ticket more on today. More my stats up today. Be a ticket for your job. I'm saying, me drop my ticket. Oh, me drop my ticket. Because when your friend a pass, you know a ticket a friend. Love him, man, I'm my boy. So why when my friend a pass, me can say, yo, love him, man, I'm my boy. Chew your corporal or chew your sarge. You know too corrupt. And me not gonna take no talk from none of them. So you can't tell me, say, take away car. I say, I'm not taking it away. That is why you don't like me. Because you can't control my head. You can't disrespect me when you feel like I boy me up. Because I'm not used to boy up. That me I tell you. I'm not used to that, my friend. Me, I prefer know some my streets have my head back. The streets have my head back. Because folks can kick me out anytime. And when me this is streets I want to kick me out. I'm going back to civilian. I'm dead. Because I never treat the streets good. So what? Me have to treat the streets good. Me a told man. Me have to treat the streets good. Because the streets are made back. If nobody a pray me, the streets will tell me. I go in the market. All of me half duty. I'm a buy up my little thing. Them and I support black people. Me not hype here go to supermarket and oh, my hype me a police. If I depend on duty and I see a woman a sell plum. And I see she dead and nobody not buy. I stand up here so I make sure say play safe. Effective presence. I stand up and I look and I see she sell plum. And I see she not get no sale. Me I'll get $1,000 and take one of plum for $100. And say, mommy, yeah, I saw my scare. So people afraid me. So nothing feel like a corrupt, me corrupt. You feel like a corrupt, me corrupt. It's a good art me have youth. I mean, I left me out on a yard because everybody deserve protection, youth. I could a white man tourist Chinese. If a white man don't stop, morning sir, morning. I want to stop a black man. Where are they? So go. Hey boy, I want to run me, man. No, tell me nothing. No, police. No, get no for no one send back a training. No for no one kick out. And I feel like so when I done a road and you have government gun not take out gun all the pine for the people them. Yo. Stop assault the people them, stop ill-treat the people them, love the people them, because in the day people them have no head back. When you come off a duty, when you have government gun no for you. Stop ill-treat the people them, because it's a small world you live in. Yeah, this a man today, and the next 5 years I think you're safe. You're not safe. That me I tell a man you pray you. So you have to love the people them, or if you join police force and these people them, and you're there to serve and protect the people of Jamaica. It's like I bet you say, serve and kill the people of Jamaica, because so when I move like when I'm murderer, police are not murderers. Police are peacemakers, and that's how I make peace. Because God me say. So no for no out there, people out there, when I watch a video, nobody feel like I have a police are the same thing. No fight time I wrong one approach in a vehicle. Because me as a good police, if me approach me, that's a good morning, sir, Constable-Elliot. But the next one approach you and say, yo, wait. When I feel like say we are the same thing. We're not. So my time I just keep quiet. You see, because me know I get in out of trouble. And me know when them pick for me no more because they hot for me, you know, man. If they hear me, one time I on sick leave, you know. And a corporal woman doing a niggle, you know, charge me. Say me not attend work, you know. And a sick leave, me on to show you how they hot for me, you know. Some more and a good win, a good out there, you know, good, you know, but a good hard for come out just so. You have to book me. Like, you have to meet me if you know, say, yo, me's a good person. Because you see my face, I'm there around my face, tough. Serious, but when I talk, you start laugh. You say, they know you have to put your face off. I smile and you say, yo, me have a nice man, me a good youth. But what? Me have to serious, because I don't know who can see me with a police and feel like say me and them are the same thing. I want to shoot me. So I have to serious all the time. It's not that I'm not a good person, but sometimes I part some police, I'm afraid to work with them. And then disrespect people. Nothing wrong if you're rough, you know. Nothing wrong if you're rough, you know, but rough with respect. Good morning, sir, how you doing? Hey, police, me not chat. Good morning, sir, how you doing? Yeah, done the chatting. That's what I ask, you know. My name is CONSTABLE-Elliot. And they tone down back and say, what the fuck? Sorry for the inconvenience anyways. I was just stopping you to check on him. Make him feel away in himself. Because you know say that they are stopping for. You never dare stop him for ticketing. Enough time I stop people for ticket them. You see me? I'm look and I see circumstances. I say, no man, can't do that. Enough time I stop people just to ask if they're alright. Good morning, say alright. Boy, I want police, just stop me up. Listen, I say, boss. I just ask if you're alright. Oh. Sorry about that, man. Because them stressed, them tired out. Because every time I stop them on a ticket, then just let a ticket up the road and you ticket in for the same thing. So it don't make sense. So, boy, commissioner police, I want to fix up. And I wish man alone, but I wish man know. I want to move some of them some back push. Back push more and then go. Corrupt.
Now people, first thing first, respect goes out to an officer like this. A younger officer, Constable-Elliot, known as Spaintown. The man is making you know that, listen, these popo, they are about bribery. They are about extortion. They are actually on the job not to serve and protect, but to hustle. So therefore you have a difference between those and good popo like themselves, like himself. Proper policing to serve and protect. Good police doing the right thing, it is bad for business. The man is making you know that, listen, the place it bad mind and it corrupt. And that is because proper policing, you only get a salary. Whenever you are corrupt, it is more profitable. You make that fast hustle money. So therefore, they are not going to like somebody that is going against the grain. The man I make them know, listen, do your job with professionalism. Then you'll get back the respect that you deserve. If you are corrupt, people are not going to respect you. So therefore, these popo that are corrupt, them pretty much are put money over everything. They are heartless. They are unconscionable because money is always the motive. So therefore, I make them know, say, listen, I don't want to be a part of the corruption. I don't want to be a part of the problem. I want to be a part of the solution. Now, a young police like this is teaching these knucklehead, stubborn, corrupted popo. You have to remember that when you diss people upon the street, these people can see you next year, 5 years from now. So therefore, you are once a popo, but you're always a man. You're always a civilian. You've seen how people acting at Jamaica. Them have the memory of an elephant, especially these criminal elements. They never forget a face. Them never forget a bad deed, even though themselves are out there doing bad deeds. This man I make you know, say, listen, you do not get ratings and respect through disrespect. You get it through your good heart. So therefore, don't try to use the brute force strategy. It is never going to work. A lot of these popo, pretty much, they are not fit to be popo. They are abusing their power. He is making you know that, listen, I am a peacemaker. I am not a gunman or a person that take away persons that are innocent. You do not know some of these popo different from the criminal elements out there because they have the same sorts of deeds, the same sorts of MO, the same sorts of characteristic. So that is why you see poor like this, they are going to get pressure, and pretty much this man is making a sacrifice for the rights with his career and even worse with his life. Because this is not the average, this is not the atypical, this is the exception rather than the rules of law. He is saying that the poor commissioner, he needs to investigate. However, the corruption is also in the commissioner himself and other high-ranking poor. They are not a part of the solution. They too are a part of the problem. But people, you hear this man say, listen, me not afraid of them, me not afraid for DIE, and people, don't be surprised. Not wishing any sorts of bad luck on this man, but just believe. They are probably out for him. They are probably thinking up a way, coming up with some sorts of diabolical plan how to get this man out by the hook or the crook. So the same popo that are saying that residents, citizens should inform and talk when them say anything wrong, ironically, they are going to view this man as some sorts of whistleblower because he is exposing their hustle. He is exposing their bribery. He is exposing their corruption in the highest order, in the highest place, in the JCF. He's even exposing the prisons in the grill because him say the prisoner them don't have any sorts of rights. There have been incidents in which the poor along with soldier going there and clot up the prisoner them, and then them videotape and then them laugh. They think that it is a joke. These people do not realize that even if you are a prisoner, once you're not convicted, or even if you're convicted, you still have rights. This is not some sorts of country back in Africa in the days. This is 2023. Things have changed. It is just Jamaica that is backwards, have them head up them ASS. So the man I make them know, say, listen, people respect for respect. It is not about your rank. It is not about how much stripes you have, because if you are not conducting yourself in a professional manner, if you are violating all of the JCF force order, that means that you are just as guilty as the criminals out there. He is also exposing the fact that the JCF, them have a ticketing quota. So pretty much these officers are sent out there to prey on the people. Them have a quota where them have to meet, so therefore you are not going to get any sorts of blight. It is not going to be discretionary on how they treat you. This man I make you know, say, listen, as a young officer, I am being pressured. They are trying to get rid of me because I am doing the good work. However, these corrupted elderly officers don't like it because it is going against the grain. This is my recommendation to this youth. Be very careful of friendly fire. We've heard of instances, many instances, in which people come out and them are exposed the popo. They did not like it, and those persons lost their life by controversial mean. But this man tell us, listen, me no afraid for DEAD, I can only DIE once. Be very careful of what you say. This shows you that freedom of speech is not the Jamaica way. The Jamaica way in the government and also in the JCF, it is all about dictatorship. It is all about doing the wrong thing. It is all about money. Money is the motive. And the sad part about all of this is that this officer is getting pressured. He told you that sometimes he need a day off or 2 days off because he can't see him family. So therefore he is pretty much overworked and underpaid, also overstressed. Point blank and period. So anyways people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like this, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source. I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. Bless up.